Hello, it's Siler, or Sia for sure. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a new deck profile, Dracotails. I am very excited because I have been enjoying myself playing this deck. I do love the art style and the cards, and typically it is a deck that's purely focused on Spellcaster and Dragon. And if it isn't obvious from my name and also my favorite card in the entire game, Dragunity Armogram, I do love dragons, so excuse me. I'm very excited. But a couple of things. Number one, I do apologize. I've been busy hanging out with my family, but also with my actual job, so my apologies on that part. And second, I want to say that I might be playing this deck a little bit more often. Yes, no, well, no, I'm not putting away the Dragunities. I will bring them out once a while, and it's mostly because I'm waiting for the new, the new support that's coming out. If you have seen my 2 videos ago on my updated version of the profile, you will see the new cards that are coming out. Plus, I also heard we have a new field spell, so I'll be waiting for that. But anyways, besides that, I also want to say thank you for 16 subscribers. It brings a tear in my eye. I am very happy that you guys do enjoy these videos, and thank you once again. You know how much it means to me. But anyways, enough of the chit chat. Please leave a like. I hope you guys enjoy and subscribe. And also, if you do have any ideas or combos or some better cards to add this into the Dracotail, please leave them in the comments below. Anyways, let's get right to the deck profile. Okay, for our Dracotail cards, we do play 3 copies of Lucaeus. Lucaeus' effect is that when it's normal or special summon, you can add 1 Dracotail monster from the deck to the hand, and also its archetypal effect that when it's sent to the graveyard as a fusion material, you can set 1 Dracotail spell or trap from the deck to the field. Now, all the Dracotail monsters has that, so I won't be repeating all of them, but the dragon monsters do have additional effects, so I'll be explaining that, no problem. Next, we play 3 copies of Dracotail Pharma. Pharma is our fusion girl. By quick effect, during the main phase, you could discard her, and then you could special summon a fusion monster of a dragon or spellcaster monster using a monster from the hand or field. And obviously, she has a Dragunity, the Dracotail archetypal effect. We play 1 copy of Filing. Filing's effect is that when it's normal or special summon, you can revive a Dracotail monster from the graveyard and then bounce one of them back. But typically, you either bounce special summon, or I guess revive Lucaeus and then bounce back herself to activate Lucaeus' effect, or bounce back Pharma to go into your fusion plays again. She's very good, and obviously she has a Dracotail archetypal effect. Next, for our first dragon card, we do play... Oops, I dropped one. We do play 3 copies of Dracotail Malulu. Malulu's effect is that during the main phase, you could... Quick effect, by the way. You could fusion summon using a monster from the hand or field, a Dracotail monster. And also, its archetypal effect is to set 1 Dracotail card. But he also had the additional effect is that you could negate 1 face-up monster your opponent control. Non-targetable. Pretty good. Our second one, the one I accidentally dropped, we played 2 copies of Dracotail Urgula. Urgula has the archetypal effect, but also he could pop a spell or trap for free, non-targeted. And also his graveyard effect is that you could target 1 of your spellcaster monster, place this card in the bottom of your deck, and then put them back, the target spellcaster monster, to your hand. So pretty much you either target Farmana or even Lucaeus to go into your play. And then for our other Dracotail Dragon Monster, we do play 2 copies of Dracotail Pam. Dracotail Pam has the archetypal effect, but he can also pop a monster for free, non-targeted. And his graveyard effect is that when your fusion monster is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon another or non-fusion monster from the graveyard to the field. And then for our Dracotail spell and trap, we obviously do play triple copies of Dracotail Ketchu Dracotail. It lets us search any Dracotail monster, and also if our opponent controls a monster, we go into our fusion plays. We do play the fusion Ryu. Ryu, you can send 1 monster from the hand or in the deck to go into your fusion plays for your Dracotail monsters. For the traps, we play 1 Dracotail Flame, 1 Dracotail Horn, and 1 Dracotail Stung. This one negates a face-up spell, this one bounces a monster, and this one banish a spell and a monster. No. Spell, trap, or monster. Well, to be more precise, you can banish 1 monster, and then you can banish 1 spell or trap. There we go. And also, these 3 have the effect to bounce back a Dracotail card from the graveyard to the bottom of the deck and draw 1 card for free. That's for the Dracotail stuff. Let's go into our non-Dracotail. We do play the Fallen of Albaz engine. We play obviously one copy of Fallen Albaz, one copy of Incredible Ecclesia, to special summon the Albaz, or if our opponent special summon more, or free special summon. And obviously, we play an Albaz, so we do play 2 copies of Branded Fusion to go into our fusion plays. For our non-engine, we play 1 copy of Serial Magnemite. We want to play 3 copies of Florius. I got lucky and I pulled this out of a booster box. I think it was called, if I remember the top of my head, the 25th, sorry, anniversary, the Bonsai booster box. I don't remember. This booster box right here. I forgot, but I got lucky. But we do want to play 3 of these, which I heard that in the Legendary 5D structure deck, where you say Akiza and Crow with Stardust, Black Rose, and Blackwing, we get this guy. Non-rare, obviously, but hey, that's cheap. But we do play another copy of Malians, you know, for the more draw power, right? We played 2 copies of Ghost Bell to stop a mirror match, or from obviously our opponent's banishing, or even special summon from the graveyard. We do play 3 copies of Ash Blossom for the mirror match to stop our opponent from activating their traps, or even to go into their fusion plays. We do play 3 copies of Drew and Lockbird, you know, to lock our opponent out from drawing cards. And lastly, we do play 2 copies of Nibiru. Okay, well, that's enough for the deck. Let's go right into the extra deck. For the extra deck, we play 1 copy of Herodic Seal. Most of the times you won't summon this guy, but mostly because you'd be locked out into fusions. But with Herodic Seal, obviously you could bounce back a card, special summon a dragon if you tribute him. But typically you mostly might special summon Magnemite, or even Pam, or even Malulu to go into your fusion plays, or to have fusion materials with Pam and Urgala. But again, like I said, most of the time you won't even be summoning this guy. Same thing with SP Little Knight. SP Little Knight, obviously for the banish, if you're going, let's say, second or first, for the banish, or if you summon her first and then go into your fusion play, you know, she's good. For our Xyz, we play 1 copy of Typhon, obviously, to negate all monsters with 3,000 or more and a free bounce. But let's get right into the fusion. So we obviously play Albaz, so we do play 1 copy of Lebion, Tachyon, Albion, and Mirror Jade. Obviously for the fusion plays, for the banishment, for Mirror Jade. Now I will say, I will advise you to play, what's his name? Albion, the Misfire Dragon. I think that was called. That white dragon. I don't have him. A friend of mine was supposed to give him to me, but he was taking his sweet-ass time to give him to me. I still don't have him, but like I said, I will be playing this deck a little bit more often, so maybe you might see a new updated version or a combo version with the new card. I think his name is Fire Dragon. That white dragon, I'll show you, right, this guy. I don't have him, so we'll be playing with these 4, but yeah. But for the Dracotail, we do play 1 copy of Gungnir. It's a free pop every time so if you activate one of your Dracotail trap cards, you could chain it to pop a card. Obviously, we play the 3 copies of the boss monster, Dracotail Ardalion. Ardalion is always going to reshuffle your hand or give you more cards. So, for example, if you activate Ketu to add one of the Dracotail monster, and if your opponent controls a monster, you go to fusion. Let's say you use 5 monsters from your hand, you can bounce back 5 cards from your opponent's field, your opponent's graveyard, your graveyard, or your field. Pretty spicy. We do play 1 copy of the Mist Dragon. Excuse me. I will play the other dragon, but I wasn't lucky of pulling him, and he's pretty pricey, I'll be completely honest. So I'd rather play the other one, but we'll play him because, you know, I like his art style. Anyways, we do play 1 copy of the Fanged Rigus to shuffle back our dragon monster. We got that dragon that devours the Dogmat. Beautiful card, let me tell you. But we have it for obviously the branded. I should have combined that with these guys, my bad. But for the Albaz, to shuffle back our trap card. So if we do get Harpy's Feather Duster, you know, we can bring them back. And last, for our fusion card, we do play 1 copy of Guardian Chimera. Thanks to the effect of Dracotail Pharma, we could fusion summon. Obviously, if we use cards from the hand or field. If we use from the hand, if I remember from the top of my head, hand, we pop 2 cards. Field, we draw 2 cards. So, it's pretty good. That's enough for the extra deck. Let's get right to the side deck. We do play one copy of Ghost Spell in case we need it. We do play 2 copies of Artifact Lancia. I heard Malice was still a thing, so hey, you can never know. I always say better safe than sorry. So we do play 2 copies of Artifact Lancia to stop the Malice. We do play 1 copy of Blasian Ecclesia to go into our fusion plays. Obviously, you could bench Incredible Ecclesia, add Blasian Ecclesia. Next, we do play 2 copies of Phantasma. Yummy, it is a scary deck, but this guy will negate the Link monster, so it's pretty good. Obviously, we play 1 copy of Lava Golem to get rid of those monsters. You are out of normal summon, but most of the time you'd be going to special summon, so the Lava Golem will be good. We do play 1 copy of Called by the Grave, so our opponent does not stop us. We play 2 copies. I don't have one of them, but we play the 2 copies of the Fallen and the Vanquishes. By sending to the graveyard our boy Albion the Brandon Dragon, we can add this card. This is always treated as a Brandon card, and now we can pop a card by sending any of these Brandon fusion monster from the extra deck to the graveyard to pop a card, or to revive Albaz to, like I always call Albaz, it's a super polymerization with legs. And then for a surprise card, I don't see many people play this. We played 2 copies of Triple Tactic Thrust. I was thinking that if we do get, let's say, Effect Veiler, like we normal summon Lucaeus, we get Effect Veiler or even Ash Blossom, the Triple Tactic Thrust will help us to set a normal spell or trap. But typically we'll either set our Ketchin or our, our Ryu to go into our further plays, or for another card, which the second one is the Black Goat that laughs, to stop our opponent from, playing. My friends don't like this. I'll tell you a little backstory. My friend plays Red Dragon Archfiend. I usually use this to stop him from summoning Red Rising Dragon. It's pretty funny, don't get me wrong. But all jokes aside, this is good to stop your opponent from linking to summon some of their monsters to stop them playing, And its banishing effect is to negate a monster effect the name you declare. But anyways, that's enough for the side deck. I do hope you enjoy this deck. Like I said, I will say, I am sorry that this video was a little bit short. I am on the clock right now, so my apologies. But just to say, again, thank you for 60 subscribers. You know how much it means to me. I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, and second, like I said in the beginning of the video, I will be playing this deck a little bit more often. I have been enjoying it, and very, very soon, once I figure out some of the pieces I need, maybe I might post some Master Duel videos, because I did hear that Dracotail came into Master Duel, which I am very excited to play in Master Duel. But yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like, subscribe. If you do have any questions, or you guys do want to see combo videos, or even you guys have an idea or whatever cards I should put in the deck, please let me know in the comments below. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoy. See you later.